Welcome back to Famished, everybody. It's a new week, it's a new day, it's a new podcast.
I can only think of it's a new dawn, it's
Yeah.
a new day.
We're happy to be here. Today's going to be a fun topic. We're talking all about influencers and influencing.
Andrew has wanted to talk about this the entire season.
No, we're not going to be annoying like the influencers. We want to tell more of our like personal stories and like influencers we've come in contact with, whether it was good experiences or bad experiences.
The bad, the good, the ugly.
Yeah.
We are very, very, very fortunate that we are in a position where we get to see a lot of the stuff that happens behind the scenes. And it might be a spoken rule where you just don't say anything. Like what happens at events stays at events. Not when we're there because no one will invite us.
Yeah, no one's going to want us around.
But if you're a bitch, we're going to call you out.
Yeah.
Without saying your name because I'm scared of you.
Yeah, no, there's been quite a few bitches. Also, like...
There's one big bitch.
There's two. Oh.
Where's the
I'm
second?
like, stop, there's two.
Oh, yeah. Who are you thinking of? Okay, yes, there is two. There are very much two. People that you think are girls are not girls.
Wait, we're coming off bad right off the bat, I feel.
Well, no, we're here for the tea. This is a tea episode.
Yeah, it is. I mean, guys, if you were an influencer, what would you do? You got to film content that's going to pull in the views. And unfortunately, you guys want to hear the tea. Everyone always wants to hear the tea. It's why drama channels are still
thriving.
Yeah. Everyone wants the tea. And that's why when you see a YouTuber or an influencer post a video where it's just like a blank thumbnail and like all lowercase title and it's like the truth about whatever, it gets
so many more
views. Yeah, easily.
And so we're just going to expose everything that has happened to us at influencer events, at premieres, at whatever that we've been to. We're going to tell you guys all of the tea without name dropping because we would like to still get invited to things, but I'll give you hints.
Yeah, I mean, as always, we asked you guys for all of your questions, all of your comments, concerns, everything on influencers. And a lot of you guys reached out. You left us little messages on Instagram. So if you guys want to be a part of future podcasts, go follow us on all of our social medias. Everything's going to be in the description down below. Mm-hmm. And if you are listening to this on, an audio platform, did I say that right?
I think it's a platform.
Whatever. Leave us 5 stars. We're over 1,000 reviews
Are we
now.
Actually?
Yeah.
I didn't even look. Yeah. Yay!
Get us to 2,000. Sorry.
Oh, that was a lot.
My Adderall is Adderalling, so...
Oh,
I haven't let you get a word in yet.
That's okay. Honestly, my Alani hasn't kicked in. So
okay, yeah, so we'll get there.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, leave us a review, all that stuff. If you want to be included on future episodes, go follow us on Instagram and all that.
So we've been in the game for a little bit. Andrew's been in this game longer than me. I think we just go in hot. I think I should just start off with a bang here.
Ooh, okay.
I have beef with a very big YouTuber.
Okay, but you have to say it's one-sided beef because like they don't even know you exist.
I don't know after the Barbie premiere.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. There is a YouTuber. Are they a YouTuber? TikToker?
They're everything. They're a personality.
Yeah.
Almost mainstream.
Everybody knows and loves. Most people know and love. I'm not one of those people that loves them.
Besides what happened between you and them, I think they're funny. I like them.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, fuck them.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for a second there I was a little...
Sorry.
But I also was a fan of this person. So much so that in 2020, when we were at Playlist Live, it was 2020, right?
I think we posted a picture with them at some point.
Okay.
I
also met Charlie D'Amelio, and she was the sweetest.
The sweetest.
She really was.
But who's the sweetest of them all? Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3.
TANA.
She really is. I'm sorry.
TANA, come on the podcast. We just want to talk to you, and we'll ask you questions that you don't want to answer, but you haven't been asked.
I got you. No, I have never... TANA, if you're watching this. TANA, if you're watching. I have never not seen... No, I have seen every single piece of content you've ever uploaded, even like other people's podcasts you go on, so I know what to ask
we're talking
you.
Like toothbrush days, too.
Yeah, she doesn't even...
Or she doesn't want to talk about the toothbrush?
Well, she just hates that...
That's what we remember her as?
She not only that, but she made that video saying how ridiculous it was that someone spread a rumor that she was fucked by a toothbrush, and she kept on saying, He spread a rumor that he fucked me with the toothbrush. He fucked me with the That's what she said. And then that got clipped. And now it went so viral of her screaming, "He fucked me with the toothbrush." So everyone who didn't watch the actual video
just thinks that she did a toothbrush.
But the whole point was it was a rumor. See, Tana, I got you.
Yeah, he does. He's a mega fan. I'm also a mega fan. There's a really cringy picture of me and you at Playlist in 2019 in which I wish didn't exist and like I want to burn it. We need to meet Tana again so I can have a redo.
Yeah.
I need a new picture with you, Tana, because I know you're listening, like Andrew said.
I know we're talking. It's so parasocial.
We're talking like it's best friends.
So parasocial.
See, people are all freaked out about parasocial relationships, but I feel like I probably have parasocial relationships with people.
My only parasocial relationship is with Tana. It really
Brooke?
is. Yes, but like Tana, like I've known her for years.
Yeah, we're besties.
We did kiss on the lips at last Playlist.
You kissed Tana MONGEAU?
Yeah, I did. But we were both blackout drunk.
Yeah. Andrew blackout drunk is scary. Like you are, like I won't even refer to you in the first person. Like you, third person, omniscient, don't know who you are in that moment.
Same. I mean.
You kissed Tana MONGEAU. Where was I?
We were like walking. I think we were on dance floor. I don't know. I was blackout drunk. And we were like walking and I always like, I'm the creep like at all the events that like I stand like in the corner just like waiting for my moment to talk to her, but I never do. Even no, I do. Like we
were very honestly, we were stalking her at Playlist this past year or the year before.
She gets so creeped out, so we can't say that. Caesar, cut that. She gets so creeped out by people. No,
we just don't cut that. We wanted to be your friend.
Tana, we're kidding. No, we love you.
We weren't stalking you in a creepy way. We're stalking you to get a picture with you. It's fine. We've grown. We've matured. And I would do it again. I'm just trying to make Andrew uncomfortable now.
I am. No. Okay. So whatever. I got like drunk enough and she was drunk and we were like passing each other and I was like, I love you. And like, she know, like just from like events, like I don't think she would ever know my name, but like she knows my face from like over the years being at so many events together.
Yeah.
And she was like, I love you. And just like kissed me. And I was like,
meanwhile, we were quite literally, so how it was set up at Playlist is there is like the creator and like the fans part of Playlist, but at the end of the day, there's parties, like creator parties. And they had VIP bars throughout the party. So you got drink tickets and there were special ones that only VIPs could go into, which nowadays we would be the VIPs because I'm with the management company now.
yes.
But we weren't VIPs. But Tana was in there and we just sat outside of the little VIP line and we tried to get her to do this 360 camera thing. Do you remember?
It was 2022. Yes, I remember.
No, it was 2021. Really?
Yes. We're at the end of 2023. It was September 2022.
Time is not real. Time is an illusion. How fast it goes, I don't know. But we like so much happened at that party.
Yeah, but then Jordan saw me and let me in.
Yeah, true. But,
Anyway.
But her friend group knows us.
Amari follows us.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Amari.
Hello. Amari's so sweet. They were all so nice.
No, they say Lila had a bit of a...
She was a little bit of a bitch.
Just to the bus driver, not to us.
Well, and to the people working at Playlist.
I mean, I think she's hysterical, but she definitely doesn't have a good reputation.
We never talked to her, I don't think, right?
No. She'd probably be nice to us. She seems like a sweetheart.
Yeah, I hope so. But
Same.
everyone was, what I will say is you kind of have to give everybody at Playlist a pass, a pass, okay? Because everyone's drunk. They keep you intoxicated the entire time. And so when these events occurred, everybody was intoxicated, I believe. I'm assuming. Because Tana's come out with videos after and said the Playlist was bad, right?
Yeah. She was like, no, like Playlist was like a nightmare. Like, I don't even want to think about Playlist.
Yeah, it was really rough. But Playlist 2020, I was so excited to be there. We were back in the creator area. So there was just us and other creators and then their plus ones.
Are we circling back to the bitch story?
Yep.
Okay.
Big old bitch Bertha.
Oh my God.
That's what we're calling her? No, I can't. I'm so nice.
You said her.
Oh.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, it's a her. Sorry. We were in the creator area and I wanted to get a picture with this person. I saw them. I said, yep, I'm feeling confident because I had just gotten a picture with Charlie D'Amelio. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. I looked cute, or so I thought. Looking back, I was not cute. But we walked up, asked them to take a picture with us. They said yes. I would assume someone would say yes. It's okay if they say no, I guess. But What?
I just remembered that we have told the story with her name in a video before. So anything we say bad, people are going to be able to plug in to who it is if they find that video.
Just don't try to figure it out.
You just called her big old bitch Bertha.
I'm going to be honest. I gave her a second chance at the Barbie premiere.
Well, I don't think, okay, the first time, I don't think she was so much a bitch. She wasn't a
No,
bitch.
but you just are going to say yes to taking a picture and then won't look forward, and you're talking to your friends with your head sideways the entire time.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Tell the story. I'm sorry.
We say yes, or she says yes to taking a picture with us.
Which is nice.
Yeah, we took it together too. We didn't even ask her to do separate pictures.
Oh,
it was
did
a
we?
picture of me and you, I believe.
Was it?
I could be wrong. I thought it was of both of us. And we're standing there and she is talking to her friends, which is fine. But for like 2 seconds, you could have like looked forward and smiled for the picture that you just said it was okay that you would take. And you just continued to talk to your friends the entire time and like did not acknowledge that we were there.
And not only that, like, not that we're more important than anyone, because we're absolutely not, but like we're in the creator area, so there's like a level of respect. Like,
Yeah.
you're both creators, and like you could have just been like, after like, whether it's shaking a hand or just like, oh, like, what was your name, or just something.
Well, yeah, and it's like
She just went right back to talking to her friend.
but she never stopped talking to her friend.
Yeah, well,
That's
like,
the problem.
She, like, her head turned for the picture for a second, and then like she just went back, and like we were like, do we walk away now?
Yeah, it was really awkward. And the vibe it just gave off was like, I don't know who you are, even though I know you're in the creator area. I don't know you, so I don't care. Which, to each their own, I guess. But that just put a tiny, tiny little bad taste in my mouth. And I always would like jokingly say like, oh, I have beef with her. I don't like her.
It was always a joke.
Because of that. And so then we fast forward to the Barbie premiere. And it is the after party. The after party. Where everyone's there. You couldn't take like videos of people because there were so many like celebrities there. And we were talking to Spencer Barbosa. So sweet.
Oh my God.
She was so fun.
She is, like, her videos are her.
Yes.
Like, she is literally that sweet in person.
Yes.
I didn't know who she was. I had no idea.
Yeah.
But oh my God, what a sweet girl.
Yeah, we hung out with her the whole night with her new boyfriend, and they were just so nice. She posts him, does not hurt his face. And a lot of people know Spencer. She's a very well-known influencer. And so people were coming up to her and starting conversations. I think we mentioned in the first podcast, maybe, one of those people was Hannah G, or whatever her new last name is. She just got married.
From The Bachelor. Right?
Yeah, she was so sweet. Somebody else came up to talk to Spencer, and Spencer was trying to like keep me in the conversation and keep everybody there happy and talking and involved. And anytime I would try and say anything,
Well, wait, hold on. You said somebody else came.
the person.
Yeah, this person.
Yeah, the person came up, joined the conversation. Spencer's trying to make it like a big, happy family conversation.
Because we were with Spencer all day.
Yes. And everybody there was drunk, let's just say, I think. Right?
Probably.
I don't know. But we are just talking, and I found a moment to say something to this person. And I was like, oh, this is a time where I can mend that bad experience that I had. Because it was probably a fluke. She didn't know who we were. Probably doesn't know who I am now, but still, we're at the Barbie premiere now. So now whoever's there, like, you got there somehow, right?
Yeah.
And
like we were in the room with Billie Eilish.
Yes. And so I say, like, hi, I think I said I liked her dress or like her outfit that she had on.
You said something like, oh, like twins, like wearing the same dress, or you guys are wearing the same dress or something like that.
And she looked at me, looked me up and down, and then turned back and kept talking to Spencer. And I was like, I was just being fucking nice. Like, you can't even say like, thanks. Like, thanks. Not that hard. And the conversation keeps going. And there was another moment where Spencer had set me up to have something to say, like in the conversation, to include me. And I started saying something. And this person quite literally like moved the conversation elsewhere, like physically away from me. So then I was standing there by myself,
Yeah, she
left
like grabbed
behind.
Spencer by the arm and
And like pulled them over to a different area. So
she was like, you're gonna shut the fuck up.
well, right, but like, what did I do to you? Nothing.
Yeah. No, nothing at all.
So you have beef with me, but I don't know, like, but okay, I have heard from the grapevine that she's just like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we have mutual friends and like we love the mutual friends and they're like, no, like she can just be like that.
But you don't get to just be like that.
Yeah, that is the so at
Like,
first
why is that tolerated?
at first I was like, I don't think she's a bit I just think she doesn't realize maybe in like crowded settings, whatever.
Yeah.
But then when they said that, then I was like,
Like, no, like in like private settings, that's how she is.
yeah, 'cause I was like, you're trying to help the situation, but that made it worse for
No.
me. But,
Yeah, so that just cemented that I don't like you. Because now you did it twice.
But anything can always change.
Correct.
Yeah, like
If you were to, if I have a good experience, I'll update you.
it would
But
just be sad for her to find out like how many followers you have and then like you.
I wouldn't be your friend.
Yeah.
So, so that's my big beef. That's probably like the one actual beef that I have, even though they don't know the beef exists.
Yeah, they have no idea.
No
they
idea.
Don't even know we exist.
No.
She might know you exist.
I'm actually getting mad. I can't talk about it anymore. I have to move on. Something about this industry that makes me really mad is when people are rude and entitled, act like they own the place just because they have followers or only care about you once they know how many followers that you have. No. I don't fuck with it. I don't know if it's because I grew up in a small town, but I'm not here for it.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, like, I've been doing it since 2012 and I've been going to events. Like, I haven't missed a playlist since 2014. So I have seen, like, the pass through of, like, every popular person, like, gain and lose to fame.
Yeah.
Like, I've just been there.
R.I.P. playlist.
R.I.P. playlist.
I need
live.
to know if Cut's coming back.
I know. Guys, you guys really need to go buy some playlist ticket. Well, they're not for sale, but
Well, was that the issue? Is they weren't selling tickets or they couldn't get the sponsors to pay for the event?
I don't know. Oh my God, it was just so much fun.
Playlist, if you guys didn't know, got canceled this past year. And as far as I know, like indefinitely.
And for those of you who don't know, Playlist Live is a convention where all creators go and all like viewers
Fans,
go
yeah.
and then they get to meet. And it's just like the most
It's
fun
so
time.
fun.
It's the most fun time for everyone. And it got canceled, which is really, really
shitty. I think I cried a little. I have a playlist story we have to talk about.
Which one?
It involves you.
Oh no.
Yes. Very much yes.
How bad is it?
It's less like drama-y, you guys, but it's funny.
Not when I cried on the bus, right?
I was thinking about when you were about to piss your pants, yeah.
Oh yeah. That was really bad.
That was...
They're going to think I have a pissing problem.
You kind of do with your back and stuff. It's just with old age. I think it just comes, you know?
No. Okay, first of all, when I threw out my back and hurt my back, it like messed with all my nerves down there. So it really made like holding in my piece sometimes really hard. But also Adderall makes you...
Oh.
Yeah, so like, and we didn't eat that much that day and I took
Yeah.
my medication and oh my God, you guys... We went and there was like this little mixer we were drinking. Not like heavily because it was just a mixer. It wasn't like a crazy party.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, there were so many people because everyone was getting ready to go to Universal.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom like right before we were getting on the bus, but what I didn't know was the line to get on the bus was going to be like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
which is
my God.
when the fight with Tana's friends happened, by the way.
Yeah, so we get on the bus. I had to pee. It's seriously worse than I've ever had to pee in my entire life. Like if anyone ever asks me for the rest of my life, like when is the worst time you ever had to pee, it would be this time.
We're on like a coach bus.
We were on the coach bus with like TANA, all her friends, like the biggest influencers, everything. And I'm sitting there and I actually was gonna pee in my pants. Like I've never experienced that feeling like that. I've experienced it where like I'm like, oh my God, like I have to pee so bad, I'm in pain, like don't talk to me. I cried.
I saw terror in your eyes.
Because I was gonna pee in my pants on a bus with the most popular people on the internet.
And what would we have done? Like when I tell you guys, he was sitting there and he was like so not okay and everything was taking so long. I don't know why the bus ride took forever. Everyone, like they wouldn't leave until everyone had gotten on the buses. It's not like they were sending one bus at a time as it filled up. And we were all just like sitting there and he's like, no, Sam, what you're not getting is if I do not get off this bus right now, it's not going to end well. And then when we did finally get off the bus...
Oh, when we got off the bus, so they took us to Universal. So I literally ran past the line and I was like, please, you don't understand. Like, I'm going to pee in my pants. Can you just let me in so I could run to the bathroom? And they were like, no, like you got to get in line. And now I had wasted so much time going to the front. There was just a huge line to get in the park. Oh my God, it was so sad. I sprinted to the bathroom and I relieved myself.
Yeah, it was really, really funny. I just needed you guys to know that Andrew almost pissed himself on a bus in front of all of your favorite influencers. And
Yeah.
you would have had to get up with your wet pants.
There would have been a puddle on the ground. It was so much, but whatever.
Okay, so we decided that we're going to play a little game with you guys. It's an influencer edition game, and it's going to be called, I'm very, coming up with an original name here, right off the top of my noggin. Fuck, marry, kill.
Normally I didn't like that one.
And then, fuck, marry, and kill. Fuck, marry, kill.
You guys all know what fuck, marry, kill is. They give you 3 names. You got to pick one to fuck, pick one to marry, and pick one to kill. So they gave us lists of 3 names at a time that we're going to go through. And the first one, I cannot.
Okay, hit me with it.
The
Just
first
like
one
Britney
is
Spears.
The first one is TANA MONGEAU, TRISHA PAYTAS, and Brooke Schofield.
Okay,
I want to hear yours first.
You have to fuck Tana.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. You have to kill Brooke.
Okay.
Because you just can't kill Trisha. And you have to marry Trisha because she has a kid.
Yeah. No. Okay. So TANA, you just have to fuck because
You can't
you
not.
just know.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. I feel like that's like the Molly of of sex. Like it's like after that, like nothing else will
It'd
ever
be so
compare.
depressing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're really gassing her up. And then
We're just trying to get her on the podcast.
but I also love her.
Yeah.
Trisha is already married in a happy relationship, has a kid.
Like she proves that she can do it, you know?
Yeah, so we gotta marry Trisha. And then Brooke,
Oh, you love her.
I love Brooke so much, but I have to kill you. I've known you the least.
True. Like you have the least loyalty to her just based on time.
Yeah. So I gotta kill her. Do you want to read the next
You're
one?
dead. Yeah. Charlie D'Amelio, Emma Chamberlain, and Alex Earl.
Okay. So this is easy, I think.
Okay.
The only thing that's confusing me is fucking marry. Okay. No. Easy. Okay, we're gonna fuck Alex Earl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She is gorgy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna marry Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah.
As she's getting canceled right now for whatever reason, but we're gonna marry Emma
People
Chamberlain.
don't like her podcast.
And then Charlie's just so young,
yeah.
itsy bitsy, teeny weeny. We're gonna kill her.
I feel like mine are the same.
Yeah.
Wait, yours are the same as my other ones too.
Yeah, maybe we'll have. I think we'll have some differences.
Great minds think alike. I love Charlie. She is so sweet. If you can't be presented with the opportunity to get with Alex Earl and not take it, and then you can't kill Emma Chamberlain.
I need you to read the next one.
Why?
I need you to read the next one.
You don't want to read it to me?
Okay, I'll read it too. Brittany Broski, Madison Beer, Addison Rae.
I'm gonna marry Madison Beer.
She's beautiful.
Yes,
as well.
I can't imagine. And her voice,
Mhm.
sing me to sleep. I'm going to get down with Addison Rae. I just feel like she would throw it back really well.
You can't say fuck Addison Rae.
Huh?
You can't say fuck Addison Rae.
No, trying to be more unique.
Okay.
Why?
You gotta say get down.
Yeah, get down. You know?
Yeah.
And then I'm killing Brittany Broski.
Yeah. No, I'd marry Madison Beer. But I feel weird saying I'd fuck Addison Rae because she's young.
I mean, she's 20 something.
Like 21, if that, right?
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah, well, well, that's why. But whatever, we'll say that. And then, yeah, I'll kill Brittany Broski, I guess. Sorry, Brittany.
Sorry, baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
You want to read the next one?
Yeah. So funny. Okay. This is so bad. Shane Dawson, James Charles, and Jeffree Star.
Oh, that is tough. You guys really did us dirty with that one.
That one is...
What's yours? I have to hear yours. I need help.
Okay. I feel like...
Okay, is James Charles still a virgin? I think he's still a virgin. Or maybe he's not because he doesn't really say it anymore. But James Charles and Jeffree both have the BBLs. So for
Jeffree
me...
got a BBL?
Yes. Have you ever seen his ass?
No.
Oh my God, it is voluptuous.
Oh, he's not born with it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
But
he does dogs.
Okay, so marry Jeffree Star.
I wouldn't want to. Can I specify?
Yeah, this is a very tough one. I guess or maybe fuck. I cannot picture fucking Shane Dawson.
No, me either.
Okay, no, Jeffree Star's crazy in bed, just like Tana. Fuck Jeffree Star. Marry Shane Dawson.
Yeah, kill James Charles.
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna go marry. No, I can't do Shane Dawson. I'm gonna do marry Jeffree Star because he has dogs. I like dogs, and I can just hide with the yaks and the dogs. I'm going to kill. This is so hard. I can't say fuck Shane Dawson.
That was.
But I also can't say fuck James Charles.
You want to just go to the next one?
Yeah, I can't. Can I like take a?
I just spit.
I forfeit.
Oh my god. Okay, so the next one: Sarah Baska, Victoria Paris, Bobby Altoff. I think that's how you say it.
Wait, is Bobby the podcast girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
So right off the bat, I'm unfortunately gonna kill Victoria Paris. I've just never like vibed with her stuff. She seems cool, but
Victoria Paris I would sleep with Victoria Paris. I wouldn't, but like I would in this situation. Yes.
Oh. I don't know. I really like her. And like I like that she was like the New York, but I don't know. I guess her content was just like never for me. Yeah. Sarah Baska, I would marry and fuck and spend the rest of my life with.
I think, yeah, I agree.
So Sarah Baska, I would have to marry, although I know she would be great in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Are we like thinking too much about it?
Yes.
Okay. But okay. Sarah Baska, marry. Fuck Bobby.
Okay.
Kill Victoria. Yeah.
Marry Sarah. Fuck Victoria. Kill Bobby.
Okay. Bobby's rebranding though. She just posted like her first podcast back after like rebranding. It was funny again.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying she's not funny. I just like Victoria Paris. I just can only imagine her being great in bed. So she is into girls.
You know,
so.
anytime I hear people play this, like they never talk about how they are in bed and stuff. Are we gonna get in trouble?
Well, isn't that the game?
I don't know. I've never played this. Sorry. We'll stop doing that.
I mean, none of them would touch me with their pinky toe. So
okay, Lorray, Logan Paul, or Josh Richards.
Ew, and ew.
Oh. Only Logan Paul. Logan Paul can.
No, absolutely not. We're killing Logan Paul.
No. No. Why?
Because I just can't.
Can't.
I can't. Sorry.
No, Logan Paul can fuck me. Or fuck Logan Paul, I mean.
Okay, well, you would be the bottom in that situation.
Who says?
Logan.
No, I know.
Can you imagine?
No, literally.
The opposite?
That would be crazy. I feel like, no. Okay, and then Lorray is so funny, so I would marry Lorray, and I would kill Josh. Sorry, Josh. I love BFFs. I do.
I'm going to have to say, kill Logan. Fuck Lorray?
The gay one?
Well, Mary, I don't want... Josh is... I can... Ew, no.
You would marry... You would...
No, I'm
Lorray
saying
is at
I
least
would...
funny.
Yeah,
Not that
right.
you're not funny, Josh. I like you, Josh. I'm just in this situation... It's Logan.
We were on a bus with Josh, right?
Yeah.
He was very loud.
He was drunk.
Yeah,
He was really nice, though.
Same. We barely made it to the bus. I did not know where my shoes went.
Okay. Mr. Beast, Jake Paul, David Dobrik. Mr. Beast...
There's simply no way I can't kill both David Dobrik and Jake Paul.
Yeah, they both don't. But Mr. Beast can... I'll fuck and marry Mr. Beast. I just know...
Well, we're marrying for money.
Yeah, but I just also know, like,
He what?
He's like 6'5".
Oh
like,
my
you
God.
know...
I simply don't think about that.
Oh, yeah, no, me either. I've never thought about that.
Liar, liar, pants
No.
on fire.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fuck and marry Mr. Beast and then just kill the other two.
The other two have to go. For sure. But we can marry Mr. Beast for his money.
Okay. Ivani Gregg, Hannah Maloche, or Ellie Thuman?
Okay. I'm killing Ellie.
Okay.
Sorry, Ellie. I love you, but I'm killing you. I'm gonna marry... Oh, that's tough. Because Ivani was so sweet to us.
Yeah, she gets so many brownie points for me.
But I love Hannah's life.
Right.
What was that face?
Because I have like this crazy like untrue beef with Hannah Maloche. I'm like, kill Hannah.
I think I would marry Hannah because I think my life would line up more with Hannah's. And then I would fuck Ivani.
Okay. I think for the bit, I want to say kill Hannah Maloche.
Okay.
Even though like she's the most unproblematic, sweetest influencer I think that exists. But just for the bit.
Yeah.
In reality, I would probably fuck or marry Hannah in reality, but no, we're killing her today. Ellie, fuck,
Supermodel.
How old is she? Oh, so then yeah, fuck for sure.
She's
right?
22.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
We're
and
all
then
young. You're
Avani
just
Gregg, we
old.
gotta marry just because she was so sweet.
She
when
was
we met
so
her.
nice.
Oh,
Oh no.
yes. Sorry. Alex Cooper, Brianna Chicken Fry, Dixie D'Amelio. Oh, okay. Let me go.
Okay.
Marry Brianna Chicken Fry because I love her. Fuck Dixie. I really like Dixie too. I love her. I don't give a fuck attitude.
You're not gonna call her daddy, girl.
No, I'm not. I'm
Interesting.
unfortunately gonna kill her because that makes us one step closer to being the best podcast.
We have a long ways to go.
Yeah, but it's one step closer.
I guess, but baby steps, I guess. I'm gonna marry Alex Cooper, kill Brianna Chicken Fry.
What? No, I'm actually mad.
I'm so sorry.
You're not killing Brianna Chicken Fry.
I don't know. I know who it is, but I've never once listened to like her say anything.
But
I don't
she's
know
on
anything.
my like top wanted guests on here. You can't.
That's okay.
Her.
I would accept her with open arms.
That's nice. Can you change your answer?
No.
Really?
Wow, it would be so nice, but I just don't know her.
I know, but
I know the other ones.
how would you ever get to know her if you kill her?
I guess I won't. But like, I don't know.
That's crazy. I'm
But-
like actually mad.
I have to fuck Dixie.
Okay. I mean, it's in her name.
What?
Dixie.
Oh my. Go to bed. You did not sleep enough last night.
I didn't. Sorry.
What is it? Why are you hyperventilating?
I'm not.
Okay.
Noah Beck, Jeff Wittick, or Harry Jowsey. What?
You just named people I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole.
Noah Beck can literally hog tie me around my hands and ankles with his dick and slow roast me over a fire for 8 hours. And I would say thank you.
Okay. What's your excuse for Harry Jowsey?
I'm still on Noah Beck.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
So what are you
He's
gonna?
like 21.
Is
The
he
girls, I'm
actually?
like,
I thought he was like 25.
No, he's like 22,
Oh.
maybe. Fun fact, actually, Noah Beck. I used to go in his lives when he had under 50,000 followers. Me and Adriana used to go, and we used to.
Yeah, I used to say that all the time.
Adriana was always obsessed with Noah Beck. She found him. She discovered him. She always says that.
Yeah.
She's like, I discovered him. He had no followers, and we would go in his lives and like talk to each other. And he wound up following Adriana. He still follows her. And yeah. And she used to DM him.
Yeah.
And like, he never answered. I'm like, Noah Beck, it's your fault.
Rude. Yeah, now it's his fault.
And I used to not think he was attractive. I was like, no, maybe because he was young though.
But I need you to explain the other ones because you seemed like excited about the whole lineup.
I was, well,
Or only Noah Beck.
Jeff Wittick, I'm a huge fan of.
Okay, so
But I'm strangely not attracted to Jeff.
It's not strange.
But he's like the attractive one.
Of who?
Like everyone's always like, oh, he's so attractive.
Oh.
Which he is. Like he's but like he's just not my.
Cup of tea.
Yeah.
So you're going to kill him?
No.
You're going to marry him.
Yeah, because I like him. But Harry Jowsey's attractive, but we're going to kill him.
He's a tree trunk who does not move in Dancing with the Stars. Although he's loosening up a little bit.
Last one. Zayn Hijazi.
Who's that?
Like from the Vlog Squad. Zayn.
Oh.
No, but I think they like him. Like Jeff still like kind of likes him.
I just don't know anything about that group.
Lil Huddy and Ethan Dolan.
What happened to them?
The Dolan twins?
Mhm.
I don't know, but they can also hog tie me. Sorry.
I remember that. You were so obsessed with the Sister Squad because of them, right? And Emma.
No, Emma and all of them.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Also, I just want to reiterate, I am like not into like the whole being tied up thing. That's all a bit and a joke. Everybody weirdos.
Or you just haven't met someone who lets you experience it.
No, I would not
I'm
like
just
that.
joking.
I would get so itchy.
Itchy?
Imagine being tied up. Everything would start itching. I would be like, oh my God, I can't itch anything. Like right now I'm itching.
What are you tying something up with?
I don't
rope?
know. I'm just simply,
Like
even like,
scrappy?
I can never even watch that stuff. I don't like that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anyway.
You never seen 50 Shades of Grey?
No,
Oh.
I'm not into it.
Okay.
I've seen 50 Tons of Grey.
People call us 50 Tons of Grey.
Okay, so yeah, Ethan Dolan, he can do whatever he wants. I'll let him choose. What? Is this too much? Am I taking it too literal?
No, you're doing great. I just am an observer, just so everyone knows.
Why?
Because it's just so fascinating how your brain works.
You're stressing me out.
I'm not. No, you're totally fine.
Okay.
I like your creativity.
We'll kill Lil Huddy and marry Zayn. Your turn.
I don't think I can follow that. I think you did a great job.
Okay. Well, that ends that segment. I'm sorry if I took it a little too literal.
No, it's fine. Everyone has their fantasies.
Okay, ew. It's not a fantasy. I was just playing a game. It's not a fantasy.
The sun came out. It's not. I'm joking with you, and you got to take it a little not so serious.
Whatever.
The sun. Well, we hope you enjoyed that little game. Leave some of your responses down below.
Speaking of TRISHA Paytas, though, I know she was in the first one, but I'm
obsessed.
No, yeah, I love TRISHA Paytas. Her podcasts, they're so long. They really get me through the drives coming here. But I'm a little sad and upset.
Why?
Because so in 2018 or 2019, when the whole like Soul Siblings squad was a thing, we went to LA for Loey's birthday, and we were like staying at this like 5-star hotel because a brand like flew us out and everything. It was me, Haley, and Loey. And we're standing outside like waiting to check in, and all of a sudden Trisha and Jason Nash pull up in a convertible.
That was an era.
Yeah, they pulled up in a convertible, and she gets out of the car and noticed Loey right off the bat, and she was like, "Oh my God, Loey, hi!" And like she came up and started talking. Keep in mind, we were all like obsessed with her. And I had sunglasses on. I took my sunglasses off, and she went, "Oh my God, Andrew! I didn't even realize the whole squad is here."
I would die.
And
I
then
would roll over my grave.
She saw Haley, and she was like, "Oh my God, you guys really are all here, right?" So we talked to her for a little. So sweet. We took a picture with her. It's like on my Instagram. And then we went in, and I literally like slid on the hallway wall, like to our room. I literally slid down the wall. Me and Haley were on the ground.
I would have cried.
No,
actual tears.
We got in the room. We were losing our minds. And then we go on our phones. She followed us on Instagram and Twitter.
Trisha follows you on Instagram?
Well, okay, so
why do I feel like there's a turn to the story?
No, there is. And that's because I said I'm very upset. She still follows me on Twitter, and she only follows like 400 people. But on Instagram, okay, in 2020, I posted like one TikTok dance, and I was like doing it so intense and like dramatic. Like that was going to be like, I was like, this could be my thing. Yeah, I was like, this could be my thing. I do them like crazy dramatic. And then like she posted, whether it was a tweet or a story, I don't know, something like talking shit about like dance, like the TikTok dances. I think it was before she was like really on TikTok. Like, and then I looked and she unfollowed me, and I was like, did I do that? But then like the next week she posted a TikTok dance.
She unfollowed you on Instagram because you posted an ugly TikTok dance?
Okay, ugly. No, but she unfollowed me on Instagram. She still follows me on Twitter, but like, who uses Twitter?
That would be a humbling.
It was really humbling.
To get followed by Trisha and then have her be like, not no more.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Maybe if she's listening to this, which she is, hi Trisha, follow us on Instagram.
She will never. And I'll tell you why. Because if you watch her podcast, like her dream guests, like she's trying to get like Olivia Rodrigo, The Weeknd.
Peasants compared to us. Imagine we get on just like Trish the Fish. What's it called?
Just Trish.
Oh, Just Trish. I was close. No, she would take us. I think we're definitely her people.
I don't know. I think she's like so scared of other influencers.
But we're not like the other one.
Well, I know Trisha. Like we never moved to LA. Like we still live in our homes.
We both moved to Florida.
Trisha, follow me back. You haven't had like a lot of like close influencer friends though.
No, just you, if you can like consider yourself that anymore.
I was just gonna say, like, that's like not like, because like obviously I've done it, like I've made my money, but like I've never been like relevant, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've never really had that.
I feel like Gibbs is the closest, right?
Yeah.
And even then, like, she's not super, like, she doesn't live in LA, you know what I mean? She's not like mainstream.
Yeah. I feel like TikTokers, like, they've never experienced like the influencer era, like where you would get mobbed.
Yes.
Mobbed.
The way we would be at Playlist, and then you would just see a horde of people running, and you would know Tana's over there, or somebody was over there. David Dobrik.
Yeah.
No, but I've never really been in with the groups. I've kind of like kept to myself. You've definitely had way more interactions with influencers than me.
It's crazy because my favorite influencers, obviously I have like a bunch of favorites, but like the people I watch all the time are like TANA and the Merrill twins. Which are
those are very different vibes.
They're on complete opposite, but it's like
we love the Merrill twins.
I love the Merrill twins. They follow me. I love them. I was like friendly with them. I was there when Aaron and Ronnie met.
Mm-hmm.
Like they actually tell stories of like when they met and they post pictures.
Yeah.
And like it was in my hotel room. And like there was this one thing they posted recently. It was
They're
like
married, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like this shaving cream smiley face on the wall. And they were like, the people in the room were going crazy. And it was my room. But I wasn't okay. Something my Roman Empire that like keeps me up at night is I was not going crazy with the people in the room. Like I was like tipsy and stuff, but they were all like massaging each other and like dancing and twerking, and like I wasn't doing that. I don't do that. I don't like being touched. But Meryl twins, they would also be fun to have on.
They would.
I just don't think they ever would. I feel like they don't do like
No, I don't think we're brand friendly enough for them to come on our stuff.
yeah, they really
They're very careful.
they're so good, and they're so like I know they work like 9 to 5 like every day.
Oh,
like,
at least, if not more.
they're so organized with everything, and they
Yes.
have all like their family in on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
They've become like a production.
yeah, but like back in like the mobbing era, I remember like they got mobbed like that one weekend, and like TANA. I think I've told that story on the podcast of like how I met TANA.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Have you? I don't remember what we've talked about on the podcast anymore, like versus what we haven't.
Yeah, so it was when like I applied to be on Trash. It was her collab channel in like
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
And I wound up going to Playlist DC, and it was me and the twins, not the Meryl twins, my other friends are twins, and we were just like talking about like getting lunch and stuff, and TANA was like behind us. I didn't even realize. I would have freaked out if I knew. And I like someone tapped me on the shoulder, and they're like, "Oh, like are you guys getting lunch? Like we were just gonna like, do you guys want to go together?" And it was TANA
TANA Mojo.
and her friend. And so like whatever, long story short, because I've just been rambling, we all wound up like going to Nando's together, like with TANA.
Nando's. Wait, there's a Nando's in Washington, D.C.?
I think it's like the only one in the US, yeah.
Oh.
And so we all wound up going to Nando's, and like I was talking to TANA in the car, and she was like, she told me I was gonna be on Trash, and I was so excited.
Trash.
And I knew Jordan before I knew her.
Yeah.
So I was texting Jordan, and then long story short, one day Trash just came out and I wasn't on it. But I forgive her.
How do you feel about cancel culture? Do you feel like it's warranted or is it not fair? I feel like you have strong opinions on cancel culture.
Oh yeah, I think cancel culture is so stupid. It's so dumb. Well, you want to give yours first, and then we'll get into mine, because I think everyone will agree with me once I give my explanation.
I mean, I definitely think cancel culture goes way too far sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes the internet doesn't give people a chance to be a human being. Like 99% of the people walking on this planet mess up.
Yeah.
Like actually everyone, 100% of people will mess up and make mistakes. And just because you put your life on the internet, you now like aren't granted any grace.
Like,
you just have to be perfect.
Even Jesus Christ probably like tripped.
Yeah, sure. Like over a rock or something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when I don't like someone, I just simply move on. Like
Yes.
if they did something bad, for instance, like grooming or like stuff like that to a kid, okay. You know,
That's
like
different.
obviously it's not like, oh,
That's a crime.
I'm not gonna like, what is it? Turn a blind eye, turn a third eye, whatever.
Yeah. Turn a blind eye.
I'm not gonna
Turn
ignore
your head. Yeah.
it. You know,
But that's different. That's a crime.
exactly. Crimes are different. But like, for instance, in the episode where I was talking about Adriana, someone commented, and it's not that I don't like you. Like, I just get annoyed by certain comments. Okay. Like, we could be best friends. It is what it is. But someone commented, like, please tell me you got consent from her family and her dad's family to talk about how they died or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why. Like, people can call me fat up and down, left and right. I don't care. But like, I always tell you this, comments that should not annoy me.
Yes.
Annoy me so bad. Because what the fuck do you mean? I am her family.
Yeah.
Like, we picked up her death certificate.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, you're gonna, what are you, the fucking Adriana's guardian all of a sudden? This random girl? Like, shut up. I'm sorry. So, but I guess that's because like I have very strong emotions like with that whole thing happening.
Yeah.
But it's like,
People also get canceled for stupid shit.
yeah, but my point with that was like people like are just always looking to catch an influencer.
Yeah.
Like,
it gives so much anxiety. Like you can't just breathe and be a human being. You actually have to worry about every single thing that you do.
yeah.
Somebody taking it and spinning it. And with that, when that whole AI stuff started to come out, like what if people could use your voice to make you say something you never said? There are so many, I don't know. The biggest thing I think is people just aren't allowed to grow. You're not allowed to have made mistakes and already grown from them, especially when you see influencers, stuff comes up from their past 10, 15 years ago. It's like, okay, they're probably not that person anymore. No, if they still are, that's a problem. They can take accountability for what they've done in the past, but that doesn't define who they are right now necessarily. When you see people who are so clearly not the person that they were when those statements were made or whatnot, it sucks because you're canceling somebody for their past and not who they are anymore.
Yeah.
But it really has gotten out of control in the past couple of years where you could quite literally, I don't know a better example other than buy the wrong bag of potato chips. I mean, but like that, I can't live that way. I have had to stop paying attention, stop diving into comments, and honestly, like remove myself a little bit because I would feel so bad anytime anyone would get even slightly upset with me. I think cancel culture kind of took the funness out of it because instead of being able to just feel like you're talking to your friends and hanging out with your friends, in which they can call you out for things that they don't like that you're doing. I'm not saying that is not okay. I would call my friend out. I'd call you out if you were doing something that I didn't like that you were doing, which I do.
Yeah, you do.
But it's just like, it's not even that simple anymore. It can't feel like you're hanging out with your friends anymore because you have to feel like you're running for president of the United States and everyone has their eyes on you and you can't take the wrong step. You can't mess up.
And we just want to make it very, very, very clear. This isn't coming from our job is so hard.
No.
This is coming from like, it's just like something that's annoying. It has nothing to do with us being influencers.
Yeah.
Like even if we weren't influencers, we would still be having the same conversation that people are crazy.
I just want to be close to you guys and I want to be able to feel like it's safe to be close to you guys. It used to feel safe. And then 2019, 2020, the big Dramageddons or whatever happened. And then ever since then, the second people get bored, 13 people get canceled.
Yeah.
15 people get canceled.
It's like they skim off the top people.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for like Chris Olsen.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
It's going to happen.
That's honestly why I kind of stayed in my corner for a long time too, where I didn't want to grow anymore because I had this safe little bubble of people where it was plenty enough to be a full-time job. I got to feel close to you guys. I got to interact and it was fun. Like I got to do things, whatever, worked for myself. But then at some point I'm like, well, I do want to advance my career. I do want to try other things. I want to work harder. And so I do that. You grow a little bit more. But then now there's that fear of, oh shit, now there's millions of people instead of 600,000 people. There's so many more chances that somebody is going to like pick me apart and try to find something about me. And that anxiety has come back a lot.
But luckily I'm still here.
Yeah.
You unleash me.
That's kind of why I like you guys though on the podcast because it's just that small group again.
Yeah, no, they're great.
They really are.
First of all, I don't know if I thanked them. I just wanted to say.
I think we did. I don't know. We probably did. This is the first episode we're filming post that coming out.
Yeah, this is the first episode we're filming after we posted the Adriana video, and you guys have blown me away with all of your support. Like, I cannot thank you guys enough. It has been amazing. Like, for real. You guys are, it's like so nice having you guys to lean on, especially after like the past year, like not posting as much and stuff. So thankful for that, guys. And obviously, I know sometimes I could come off like really blunt and harsh, but that's just how I am. Yeah. And like, I am like an extremely like lovable, loyal person. So I don't want you guys to ever think I'm just like nasty. It's just like, I'm maybe a little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, but like, I would never be nasty to a nice person.
No, yeah.
Yeah. It's like.
You're never nasty first.
I'm just real. Like, I don't worry about, which is bad. I don't worry about my career when I say things, which is bad. But like, if someone's like, doing something stupid, I have to say it. Yeah. I just have to like let you know and like, I don't know. I just don't want you guys to think I'm crazy and like nasty and like
He's from New York.
I'm from New York. You know what I mean? Also, like a lot of times I'll explain things without going like into detail. Because like we just talk so quick. You do the same thing, I think, too. And we won't go like into detail and like really make our point. And we don't realize we're not making our point.
Yeah.
So guys, if anything we ever say like rubs you the wrong way or anything, like feel free to just like ask questions.
Yes.
Rather
please.
Than, just get mad.
Yes. Ask questions. Don't get mad. Let's just like finish the convo.
Let's have a discussion. And then maybe we could realize, oh, wait, we didn't explain that well.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed a lot. Sometimes I'll watch the podcast back and I'll be like, that sounds not like what we mean.
Yeah.
So like, guys, you can always feel free to ask us questions.
Yeah. Keep in mind, we have 2 ADHD brains.
Yeah.
Like most of the time we don't get through a single thought ever.
And it's okay for like us to get annoyed at each other. We could still be friends. Me and Sam hate each other every other minute.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
But not actually hate. It's always love.
Why are influencers so discreet on how much they make? Is it contracts that you can't talk? Sometimes.
I think all the time. You can't talk about what you make all the time.
Yeah, no, yeah. When you sign like a brand deal, or I guess I don't know what the AdSense laws say. A lot of them do have in there that you can't disclose an exact amount of money that you make. I think a lot of people are also just scared to share the numbers because people are, I don't know, people would probably be shocked by it.
They're just like you, like they're a lot higher than you think.
Yes.
They really are. Like even like I'm still shocked hearing some numbers that people get.
Yeah.
And you guys, it's something that it just comes along with the job. Anyone can start this, like on your phone, you know, like anyone can start it. So you really can't be, that's something I feel really strongly about. You know, I don't make a crazy amount from social media. It's all from social media because I started in 2013. I learned how to edit. So now like I edit for you.
Yeah.
And like some years I have crazy big years for my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Other years I don't. I do the Airbnb stuff because like I learned like how to like market.
Brand, yeah.
Yeah, all this, you know? So anyone can really do it. It's just you can't get mad for the money that just starts coming in for people because like people can still be relatable if they have a lot of money. They can get out of touch for sure, but someone just has to be broke for them to be but like we're fat.
Yes.
We have to be broke fat losers like in order to be relatable?
Yeah, if anything, I would say, if I'm going to be honest with myself, I'm not out of touch with money. I do overspend, but that's just I overspent when I had no money to spend. I am lazy. So when you think I'm like, oh, she doesn't care about us because now she has money. No, I'm just lazy and off my ADHD meds. People get so mad when the people that they helped get there get the money. There are some people who are like, yes, like you deserved it, you earned it. Like they're happy for the influencers that they watch. Yeah, like friends. Although there will be a lot of friends in this industry that don't want to see you succeed. Influencers are so like they hoard the money, the trends, like the followers and everything to themselves because they don't want anyone else to succeed, which doesn't make sense.
The TV show thing with the soul siblings.
Oh, yeah. Like in this industry, you would be so much more successful with more than one of you being like big influencers.
Right.
Like I don't understand why everyone wants to be like the biggest one.
No, it like,
doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. Like there's so many brand deals to go around.
Yes.
And like people can watch more than one channel.
Yes.
Like it's fine. You're going to be okay, everybody. I don't know. That's always weird for me.
It's like a Hogwarts house. You have to pick one. That's all you get.
Yeah. As far as the money goes, like it is pretty, it's under contract. You can't talk about it.
Yeah, you can't.
But like, I will say.
It's plenty.
Like even for me, I think what's like the dumbest thing you ever got paid for? Like you don't have to say what it was, but like you want me to go first so you can have like or do you have one?
I have one.
Wait, what is it?
I did which I will say I actually used the product.
I'm going to say how much I got paid, so I'm not going to say the brand.
Okay, I'm not going to disclose how much I got paid. I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Right?
You can't. If you say the brand, you can't.
So I have to pick brand or how much.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very obvious what I am going to be talking about.
So you might just have to go with the brand and
not the name. Yeah, the money. I would tell you guys the money if I was not afraid of everyone being so hating me.
She always calls me and
I'm like excited.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god.
But so I got paid a sum of money, too much money. Like think of a month that's just too much money.
Like a salary.
It's a salary, yeah.
Yeah.
To post an 18-second, the sound was 18 seconds long. All I had to do was make a TikTok to the sound for L'Oreal, the mascara.
Oh.
When they reached out, I had sent my manager a video of me using this L'Oreal mascara.
Which you love.
I literally love it. And I sent it to him as a joke, being like, send this to L'Oreal. Look what it does to my lashes. He comes back saying, they actually want to work with you. Here's this sound. All you have to do is make a TikTok to the sound using the mascara. And this is what you get paid. And
what did they pay you again?
For like nothing. It's 18 seconds. I didn't have to be creative. But so many influencers, that's the kind of sponsorships they take. That's all of their sponsors. And then to see that being complained about as like too much work or I deserve to be paid more is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Granted, a lot of the videos we make, like when we film sponsors, it's like a production most of the time. And it's like a lot of editing goes into it. It's still overpaid. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not. But influencers nowadays are just the same way brands used to pay for billboards, used to pay for commercials and TV shows. Kids are watching YouTube videos. Now they pay for the commercial and the YouTube video.
Yeah. And guys, don't forget, like, Sam does crank out content and like I edit full time for her. So she pays me a full-time salary. So like you do need to fund that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, because you pay me a good full-time salary. I've been doing like, I'm technically a professional editor now because I've been doing it for over 10 years. So like you pay me like a professional, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need to fund that. But for me, were you done with yours?
Yeah.
The craziest one I got paid for was this year. It wasn't the most, but it didn't even have to go on my channel.
Okay.
I just had to make believe I was live for 10 minutes so that they could post it on their website.
How do you even do that?
They just wanted me to like do like some sort of action.
And just pretend like you're not.
Yeah, just make believe I was live for 10 minutes. That's it. I didn't have to read the comments. I just had to talk just like this for 10 minutes, send it to them. No editing, nothing. And I got paid about 10 grand for that.
$10,000?
Yes. Even like in 2021 when I made like crazy money from YouTube, I still worked full time for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got paid around 10 grand for that. And then, but the most I ever got paid for a brand was 18 grand. But
okay. That they had a lot, if I remember correctly, the one that you're talking about, they had a lot of stipulations and like, it was like months and months and months long, right?
Yeah, it was a lot. That one was,
you worked for that.
Basically, I had to like dedicate a certain amount of time to it every week for 3 months. Yeah, so that
you worked for that one.
I worked for that one.
Yeah. It wasn't just like a one and done.
Yes. But like, that's like, guys, imagine just like getting like, you know, working full time, getting normal salary. And then like these sponsorships come along. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Like, so
yeah, I
exciting.
will say a lot of the influencers that you guys watch that are like big, 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 big. We're talking top of the top tier, like crossing the line into like not an influencer, like they're famous.
Like Alex O.
Yeah. I wasn't going to name her because I was going to drop.
Oh, well, I mean, most people know.
Really?
I've heard that on TikTok a lot. Yeah.
Oh.
Like per like TikTok, she gets like.
Yeah. Well, a year ago, she was getting like 80K a sponsor. And now she gets like, I don't know that she takes anything under like $500,000.
For TikTok?
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But I have heard that. Yeah, I will go down in history saying influencers are so overpaid, but it is what it is. It's the entertainment industry. Like, we can't do anything about it. Like he said, anybody can do it. There's quite literally, we all start at the same spot. We decide to pick up our camera and start making videos. Anybody can become an influencer nowadays. It's not like a market that's like closed off or you have to have a degree for. It's something anybody can do. And it is just, it's no different than commercials. It's no different than your TV shows or whatever. It's just the influencers, I think, like on our end, have to do a good job of making sure there's more organic content than sponsored content. Now with YouTube videos, I'm getting a lot of comments recently of people saying, oh, you only post YouTube videos when you have sponsors. One, I'm extremely busy between the podcast, TikToks full time, and YouTube now. And it gets really busy. So if I'm posting 3-4 YouTube videos a month, I have 3-4 good sponsors that I work with all the time to go in those videos.
Yeah.
So like if I would still post the video even if there wasn't a sponsor in it. But
And
if someone's willing to sponsor it, you would take it too.
Plus, like YouTube right now, I know it'll come back, but right now YouTube's dead. So right now we're
YouTube
kind of
is
posting
dead.
on YouTube to just keep
Keep
it
it
alive
going.
and like still like keep in touch with our followers there.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube has changed a lot. I know last year this time I was really feeling like I didn't know if I was going to keep doing social media or keep doing YouTube videos. I've just made YouTube videos for so long that I feel like I just had burnt myself out over it. I didn't have anything else to say anymore. I was only coming to YouTube to just word vomit out my
Start the
feelings. Yeah, I guess. But everyone then would just start to complain like, oh, all you do is talk about your like mental health. When are you ever going to get it together? It's been years. And it's like, okay, well, if that's all I have to say, so I'm just going to not post YouTube videos
That's the thing.
then.
Just go watch someone else then that
Yeah.
you relate to more. Like it's not that hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's obviously our dream job. No one forced us to do it.
Yeah.
It's our dream job. And there are things like, obviously, it doesn't come with benefits, no insurance.
You have to pay taxes out of pocket.
Very risky, very anxiety inducing.
Yes.
Because you can be canceled at any point.
None of the cons outweigh the benefits, though, for me anyways.
Oh, no.
But there are cons. People like to act like there can't be a con to being an influencer.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there are, but the money is crazy good. And like I said a million times, you know, with our videos, they're crazy edited. So like one video takes at least like a full day.
Yeah.
Even a TikTok.
Yeah.
My biggest goal, I think, is for this podcast to do well, for me to have time to do my own content, for that to do well. And then eventually like we can hire an editor for the both of us.
Oh yeah. We can just.
And then like, because I love editing for you as stability. Like,
oh yeah.
And I wouldn't choose any other job besides being an influencer because I work for myself. Basically, I work for you, but I work for myself. Like the hours.
Yeah.
But I would love to just do that for my own channel and make like even more, like with sponsorships and stuff. So that's my biggest goal eventually. But
we'll get
see.
there. We can
if
do
it
it.
Doesn't happen, I'll just be your editor until you.
Until I decide to get off.
For
I don't know how long Andrew always gets anxiety when I say this. I don't know how long I'll do this. Maybe the podcast will be different. I was saying to him yesterday, like, if I really don't start to feel differently about social media and videos, I could see myself maybe just doing the podcast, as long as you guys like it. But last year at this time I had said, like, I was really feeling unmotivated and just wasn't happy doing it. It didn't bring me the same joy that it did. Like, I still loved you guys and everyone that watched me, but it just wasn't making me happy. It wasn't fulfilling me. And whenever I would bring that up, people would say, well, that's because you need to get like a real job or go get a job. And my response is I'm sure maybe, but with what time? Like, in order for me to continue doing YouTube full time and give the content, I don't have time for a regular job on top of that. And so this year with short form, I kind of felt excited about it again. And I still do love short form content. I am not burnt out by it at all. I just am at a point right now where I don't have time to do any of them well enough that I'm like super proud of any of them. Like, I don't have time to do a series right now with the podcast, Vlogmas, YouTube videos, making regular TikToks. And right now I feel like I'm still not like loving it because I can't do one thing fully. Because if I were to fully dive into short form content, I would have to take a step back from YouTube. And I just feel like a traitor if I take a step back from YouTube. Like, I can't do that. And
that's what I had to do, and it sucks.
Yeah, I would feel so bad. And YouTube is where I started. It's like my roots, and I'll never give that up. But if it just keeps like I'm in the same place now that I was last year with the way that I feel, and if that doesn't change in the next year or 2 years, I think at some point I do have to understand that yes, there won't be another job that I could get that will make me the money that I make now, but I will never choose money over being happy. Like, I know money helps so much, but with the skills that I have, I could edit for other people.
Yeah.
And I could make a good salary off of doing so. And I could have more strict hours. I wouldn't have to feel guilty for not filming everything that I'm doing or constantly feel like I'm letting people down and not doing well enough. I don't know that Andrew is built for this more than me. Andrew can handle everything that goes along with being a bigger influencer 10,000 times better than I can. And if I could right now snap my fingers and switch, I would.
Same.
And like, maybe that makes me stupid. I don't care. I would. Because you're just the peace I would have, and I could just edit your videos.
I would never switch. Like, if it was like consensual, I would snap my fingers and switch. But if someone came to me and was like, "You could snap your fingers and switch with Sam right now," I would.
As long as you like take me to dinner after.
I would have to ask you.
Well, and I'm saying I would say yes. I mean, I'm so great that I feel like that could come off as me not being grateful for what I have. I'm so extremely grateful. It's just the pressure is a lot, and everyone says, "Well, don't listen to that then. Don't care about it then." But then you're out of touch.
Well, I think everyone has different anxiety triggers. And for you guys to sit there and preach anxiety and mental health is such a important topic. And then tell people that basically minimize their anxiety triggers. That's just, you're stupid. And I'm only talking to the people who think that.
Yeah. I feel like you guys, that's why I'm comfortable talking about it. Because you guys that come over and watch our podcast as well as all of our other stuff, you probably like us. And you're probably nice. Yeah. I'm assuming. I haven't really seen that many meanies, although the clips, but we've talked about that.
Oh my God. Okay.
What?
Should we talk about that quick?
Sure.
That video?
Which one?
Guys, someone obviously took that the clip that's going viral,
on
which it like went
Instagram.
viral. It's at like 2.3 million views now.
And people have like reacted to it and has millions of views.
Someone just posted an hour-long YouTube video about it. Oh my God, it is this.
I thought they were reacting to the podcast. It's an hour-long video.
No, his name's like, I don't even want to say his name. But
yeah, no, don't give him the publicity.
Oh.
He doesn't need it.
He's a crusty, dusty, bald-ass, disgusting old man. And he's just going off about how fat we are. He's making fun of the way I talk for being gay. Keep in mind, this man, his head is shiny, like water resistant.
A shiny head and
like you're bald as hell. There's age spots all over it. Like he keeps on calling us children. First of all, I'm 31, and his whole argument. Okay,
he's heated.
No, his whole argument is we eat like shit. We're killing ourselves. It's so bad for our body. Yet you're calling me a child, not knowing that I'm 31. Clearly, I'm doing something right if you think I'm a child and I'm 31. Old ass, dusty ass, crusty ass man with age spots all over your face.
I mean, if you look at his other videos too, every single one of them is him hating on fat people and like reacting to fat people's videos. So clearly he's just not a very nice human being, because he does think, what kills me is those people think they're doing justice. Yeah. They think that they're, by telling you that you're morbidly obese and you're promoting obesity and you're the worst person in the world, that's them being a good person. Like they go to bed like very peacefully at night thinking that they just made the world a better place.
No, literally, he said we're bad because we overconsume, overconsumption. Mm-hmm. He was saying we're so wide we make people uncomfortable.
He did not say we're so wide we make people uncomfortable.
I swear to God. Literally, he was going, this man
this man knew how much.
No, Samantha, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to trigger you. But like,
well, if only he knew that sentence triggers me, because if only he knew, how many times have I said that now? The lengths that I go to make sure that my wideness inconveniences no one.
And not only that, if only because he kept on saying that we are promoting.
Yes, they always say that.
And he kept on saying that we're saying we're healthy.
I never said that.
And he kept on calling us delusional. I was like, our whole entire brand is calling ourselves fat.
Yes. Like, in fact, I posted a whole YouTube video. I mean, fucking newsflash, I guess. By the time you're seeing this, it's out. Got put on a GLP-1 medication because I have almost like pre-diabetes.
He was going off on that.
What?
That medication.
Okay, well, I clearly am not healthy. In the whole video that I posted of me talking about it, I'm saying I can't fully stand with body positivity 100% because I know that my body, I'm not speaking for other people and their experience, me, myself, and I, how I got here was by shoving my face full of chicken nuggets.
And yeah, and he was
I know
saying,
it's not
like,
healthy.
He was saying you say you don't eat that much.
I never said that.
No, well, he didn't go watch the podcast. He didn't watch any of our content. He literally just watched that one clip.
And he did the whole hour based on the 1 3-second clip.
But he was going, Sam, he was like, she can never ride a horse.
Why not? He did not say she could never ride a horse.
He was going off about the horse. He was like, she can never ride a horse. That's fucking rude. You can't get on a horse being that big. Like, who's talking about riding a fucking horse, you psycho?
My boyfriend has never complained once.
Oh, yeah. And he was saying, like, we're single. Like,
I am not single. I have a very cute, handsome, hunky man.
Yeah. If only he knew.
If only he knew.
Oh, my God. Someone commented, like, she lives in my building.
Someone did not comment she lives in my building.
I swear to God.
I will say the amount of people that live in my building that yesterday when I went down to take the dogs outside, when I came back upstairs, 2 fully grown men took a selfie with me in the elevator. Big fans. Take a picture and walked out.
What?
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's them.
I don't know. But the only reason why, normally I wouldn't watch it. The only reason why I watch it is because I really want to make a YouTube video reacting to it.
Well, I thought that he was reacting to the whole podcast when I showed it to you. But to hear that he was reacting to a 4-second clip for an hour long.
Oh, no, he made it very clear it was 17 seconds. He kept on replaying it.
I mean, he quite literally has issues. Like, are you that bored? That's the biggest thing about hate on the internet. And I think we've already said this in the podcast, so I won't sit and like drag it out farther. If you don't like something, scroll. No part of me has ever thought, you know what? It's going to be beneficial for me to leave a hate comment right now. Let me tell them how I feel, because that just doesn't make no sense. It's not going to help. They're not going to care. They're either going to delete it, block you, or cry. How are any of those good scenarios?
He kept on calling us children. He kept on saying that we're delusional because we have a podcast where we talk about topics in society and then expect people not to give us their opinions back. We don't we talk about ourselves.
And once again, let's just circle back to who caused this problem. Caesar,
our editor. Caesar.
That clip, really, I mean, honestly, whatever.
Yeah,
but,
thanks, honestly.
Yeah, we'll take whatever publicity we can get, I guess. Good publicity or any publicity is
Bad
good.
press is good press.
Yeah, that you said it better
Or
than
any
me.
press is good press. I don't know.
Yeah, keep in mind the quote that we are talking about in case you are so lost and you don't understand is me saying that men only respect women who they are attracted to, in the sense that the whole point, if they would have actually listened to the podcast in the context of what I was saying, is that attraction and respect should not go hand in hand. You should respect humans regardless of if they're attractive to you. Like, I'm not saying you have to find me attractive,
No.
or you have to think that we're healthy or anything. That you can have your preference. I don't want you either.
Yeah.
But that's what he's upset about.
And
so he didn't listen to the rest of it. He just took the men only respect women who they're attracted to. And that has triggered every toxic male that has ever lived.
And you can think we're fat. That's fine.
Yes.
Because guess what? We are.
I am fat. It's not something new. People comment, oh, you're fat.
But like, you
Thank
don't have to
you.
hate us for being fat.
Yeah, I don't get it. Do you genuinely feel like the same person as you were when you first started? Like, do you still feel normal, I guess? Like the same person you were being at home and watching the influencers you liked?
I think that's a lot harder for me. I started in 2012, so of course I feel different.
Well, I feel different as a person. I'm a whole completely different person. I was sad in Wisconsin, literally had no life, didn't know what I was going to be doing, and never left my house, was only awake at nighttime because humans were asleep. So I cut that. I was only awake during the night because every other human was awake during the day. And I didn't want to have to interact with them. Like, I'm a different person for sure. But I don't do anything more extravagant other than like the trips and stuff we get to go on for
Occasionally,
work. Yeah. Like, it might seem like we go on trips a lot more than we actually do because I only get content on the trips for some reason.
Same.
Like, especially with YouTube. Like, I have the same boring life, and I actually think that maybe is why people don't like my YouTube videos anymore.
But even so, we do travel a lot more than the normal person.
Well, for sure, because it's with a job, like
Yeah.
brands will fly you out or whatever. So that part is different. I obviously couldn't do that before, but 99% of my life is spent in a messy house, which is exactly how my life was before. And I still watch people and feel the same way that I did. I mean, I definitely look through it through a lens of they might not actually be who I think they are.
Yeah.
Because you do meet people and it's like, that's definitely not how you present yourself on the internet. But they're also like good people, and I like to still consume content, and I'm like, my daily life is not much different.
I think the worst thing with that is like throughout the years, like I'll meet people at events, like people who have so many followers, but I didn't know who they were. And I'll hang out with them the whole day, not knowing who they were. Like,
Yeah.
so cool. We'll exchange numbers, whatever. And then I'll go and like check them out, and I'll like fall in love with their content, and then I'll become like a huge fan. But then like they don't answer their texts, or
Yeah.
like, and then like I have no communication with them anymore. And I could have had such a good chance to become like
Close and
friends with them.
Yeah.
But I didn't know like,
who they were. Yeah.
I didn't know their content, nothing.
Yeah. And a lot of influencers, they meet you and the first question that they ask is, how many followers do you have?
Oh.
And like, they're all looking to see how you can benefit them. So there are a lot of people like that too. But you do meet so many genuine people like that, where you just like hang out, and we're all human beings. I think people forget that.
That's what happened with me and the Merrill twins.
Oh, yes.
I like hung out with them for the whole weekend. It was, they were so sweet. Had so much fun with them. And I always knew them because like they started real early too. And
Yeah.
like I knew their content, but I never I knew them. I never watched their content. But then like we spent the whole weekend like at playlists together. They were so sweet. And then
Their content's good.
Just at the beginning of 2022, I started watching them.
Yeah.
And like I was like, this is just so like, if I'm having anxiety at night, I watch their videos.
Yes, they're so wholesome.
Yeah.
I love them.
And
there's nothing bad you can feel while watching those videos.
And they're funny. Like they're actually funny. Even like they don't curse or anything. They're so wholesome. And my favorite person is like TANA.
Yeah.
I love the Merrill twins.
Yeah. I feel like the content that you consume really can affect your mood and how you feel. And so being more like conscious of the types of videos that I'm watching, or even if I don't think the person's a bad person, but their content, we kind of said this before too, like makes me kind of feel jealous, or like I'm not doing enough, I'll just like stop watching them, not because I don't like them, just because I have to protect my peace. But their content has always been videos that are just so fun, like easy to watch. You don't have to think very much.
And I will say, like, a lot of influencers, like being friends with bigger influencers is really, really hard, especially when you're someone like I'm a very like, I'm going to check on you every day. Like when we're close friends,
Yeah.
like you and Steph, like I check on every day. It's very much, it becomes like just about them and like their problems. And they never text you. They never check on you. Obviously, I don't mean Samantha. We're like way
we're
past
different.
that.
We're not. If someone were to ask if we are like influencer friends, I would say no. We're just friends.
That was
like that's where we're at.
Sam was the first person I called when I found out about the Adriana thing.
Yeah, like you're my brother.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know that I've
We've
ever
never
said that.
but it's true. Like our relationship is like you're like my younger sister.
Yeah.
And
but see, I view us at the same age, though.
Well, no, we're the same age. Sometimes you're older than me. Like when you're paying me, you're older than me.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see that.
But then, when we're in the elevator, I'm your older brother for sure.
Yeah.
Because guys, anytime we get in an elevator, like a confined small space with like a lot of echo, Sam decides to scream bloody murder. Like
sing, it's really good acoustics. Got to take advantage while you
got
it.
But like she does it. Like I wouldn't mind if she was like, she doesn't want it to seem like she's trying, so she makes it sound bad on purpose.
Yeah.
And it's
more fun that way though.
But how mad do I get at you every time?
So mad.
And
but heaven forbid you did that to me, I would be so mad at you.
Yeah, but we have a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
Where like vice versa.
Yeah. Have you heard recently you bringing up the age thing, like for some reason triggered this in my head. Have you heard about people talking about, there was a word for it, like the COVID age pause? There's a actual term people are using.
No, but I get it already.
But how people are, let's say you were 20 when the pandemic hit, you're now 23, 24, and you're sitting there feeling like you're still 20. Like whatever age you were when the pandemic hit, it's almost like our brains stopped and are just like stuck there.
No, they really did though.
Yeah. And so people are like, well, or let's say you were 25 and now you're almost 30. You don't feel 30. You're like, oh no, I'm 25. Like I'm supposed to be having kids. You know, I'm supposed to be like, whoa, like slow down. I'm not this far in my life yet.
Yeah, that also really sucks for people who turned 21 at the beginning of it. Because then like by the time we got out of it and like they could start going to bars and stuff, they were 23.
Yes.
Like,
now you're old.
Okay,
you're
stop
old news.
drinking now. Like, see, but I feel like us being so rapid fire, I feel like I didn't round off any point.
That's my whole story of my life though.
Yeah.
I don't finish a single thought or sentence.
It's like I want to get into so much more detail, but we feed off of each other so well that we would
have to pick one singular topic or sentence, and we could talk about that sentence for an hour.
We have content forever.
Yes, we do.
With this podcast, for real.
But we would just, I don't know, as time goes on and on, my heart feels like sidetracked was the right name.
Yeah.
Because you could actually give us a sentence, stick us on a couch with 2 microphones and say, go. And we would talk about everything in the world you could talk about starting at that sentence and still not finish what we started that sentence like to speak about.
It's so funny because thinking back to the first episode, it was like, what do we say next?
Oh, yeah. And now we're like, it was just a different environment. I feel like we're getting more comfortable now. And
yeah,
on episode 366, we'll be like, oh, this is just life, normal. We're talking. This could be a good question. I just don't know that I have a good answer. It says, what's something most people don't know about being an influencer? I will say, I don't know if this is going to answer the question properly, but I think people assume that everything is beautiful and perfect and wonderful once you're an influencer, and that you have all of these, like being an influencer equals you have a huge group of friends. You're constantly out partying and doing fun things, kind of like the Alex Earl vibe, like where she's constantly out like with people and like getting invited to places and whatever. And you do, but for the most part, I don't think people realize how lonely being an influencer is, or at least an influencer who's not in like New York City or LA.
That's what I was waiting for you to finish to say. Like, I think the LA influencers are a completely different breed because that is their life.
Yeah.
They don't have their families around.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, we don't either, but.
No, I moved away from home and by myself.
Same. And Zach works 12 hours a day down in Miami. We live in Fort Lauderdale. So like, I'm home alone all day.
Yeah.
All day.
I think people just assume like, or maybe even looking aside from just being influencer-y, if you have a regular job, I'm going to say regular job, even though I do believe being an influencer is a job. I know I do it. I know that it takes work. But a regular job, like a more typical career path, you go to work from, we're using 9 to 5 because that's what everyone says. You go to work from 9 to 5, and then while you're there, you're talking to your coworkers. You're interacting with maybe, let's say, patients or customers or whatever it may be. You're interacting with people all day long. When you are a non-LA influencer, or even I'm sure there are some influencers in LA who don't have like a group of people or whatever, you're alone most of the time. Like, I have to go to coffee shops just so I can see other humans sometimes, because my boyfriend also works Monday through Friday, long hours, can't have his phone. Like, I don't get to talk to him much other than the weekends. And it's just, I don't think people realize how isolating and how lonely it can be, especially if on top of that, you have thousands of people telling you that you're worthless and ugly and they hate who you are as a person. And like, there's a lot of things that can mesh together, and it can get really dark really fast.
Yeah, I mean, just picture like sitting home alone reading those comments.
Yeah. And like, you have to keep making videos of yourself, which you don't have to. Like, we're lucky to get to do so. If you can't tell, I get anxiety that you guys are gonna get mad at me every 2 seconds with whatever I say. But like, we get to do this. But at sometimes, let's say you're having a bad day where you don't like the way you look, or the comments are getting to you about your appearance and whatnot, you then now have to look at all of these things that people are saying. So now I'm editing a video of myself with everyone's words in my head, and I'm all alone. I don't have anyone to deflect off of. Andrew having to come here every single week has helped me a lot to have like interaction during the week and not feel so like alone. We used to see each other like 3 times a year.
Yeah. No, this has been so good for me, for sure.
It's been so nice. But most of the time, you don't have like coworkers, you don't have friends, really. Because a lot of your friends, or even if you do have them, they work Monday through Friday during the day when you're free. And it's just, it can get very lonely. And I don't think people, maybe they do understand that or know that. But everyone's, once again, their fix to that is go get a regular job. Okay, I can't do this and go get a regular job. Yeah. With the level that I am at. Like, I have to pick like one or the other. There is no doing both. What would you be doing if you weren't an influencer? I get asked this question a lot.
Oh my God, your answer annoys me so much.
What?
I would be an astrophysicist.
No, I don't think I actually would. That's what I left high school thinking I was going to do. But I assume I would have been like a wedding videographer.
What? I've never heard that one.
Oh, I used to do them. I did a couple weddings when I was like in between high school and college. Like, I would just do them in my free time. I just think realistically, like, I loved editing videos. And if it didn't become my job the way that it did, I probably would have just continued on with that, because I knew that you could make good money doing that, because wedding videographers make bank.
What would I be doing if I wasn't an influencer?
Yeah. I mean, if I wouldn't have hated school, I would be working for NASA.
Should I say like You're so
oh gosh.
annoying.
What?
Should I say like editing is out of the picture too? Like,
I mean, if you think that you would have done that and like created a career out of it if you hadn't had like, you know what I mean, like gotten the taste of editing other people's stuff.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just say editing isn't in the picture either. I don't know, probably like,
I don't know. I can't picture you in another job for some reason. You're just meant for this industry.
I would definitely be selling, like marketing, probably.
Okay.
Some sort of marketing.
I feel like you would have ended up doing social media for companies.
I feel like I just would have somehow.
Yeah, you would have gotten in it.
From the second I came out of the womb, everyone always said I need to be in front of a camera.
Yeah.
That's funny because John Edwards, when my parents went to him, when I was young, said I'm going to have a job in front of a camera one day. And that was before. Yeah. That was in the 90s.
Ooh. It's meant to be. I mean, I stand by that. I think you're like born for it for sure.
Happen?
Huh?
I'm like, when's it going to happen?
I mean, you're not dead yet.
I mean, I guess the podcast is a thing.
It is. And we're thriving.
Yeah.
And it's there when you post.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what it is? I just want to have like my own thing again because like we have Mrs. Unstable over here who like could want to quit this any day.
Oh yeah, that's a thought we never rounded out.
Yeah.
Was that like I might not be doing this in a couple of years, but anyways.
Yeah, and so like I can't. That gives me anxiety because like I will want to do this forever. Yeah. So like that's why I want to get like my own stuff on the. Oh my God, we could like trade places one day.
Yes, I said I would snap my fingers and switch places with you.
Or we can both fucking do it, and it'll be
that'd be great too. Yeah, that's why I said like in my brain we're more powerful together, especially if we're both like bigger names, bigger influencers.
Plus, think like if I got like the opportunities you did and like made the money you did, like I would be like come
we
on,
could
like
have
let's
so
go.
much fun.
Yeah.
Traveling, doing all the great
But whereas
things.
now, like I don't want to like be like, oh Sam, like let's go do this, because it's like I'm not gonna be like, Sam, take us to Italy, you know. Whereas like if I'm like rich and famous, I could be like,
yeah.
we're going to Italy next week.
Yeah. Maybe we should set like a goal. Like, what is our big thing we want to happen next year? Or we'll talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah.
Okay. But
also, guys, Sam being on like that shot and stuff, that was like the big thing we were talking about in episode 7 that we were gonna mention in episode 9.
really?
We kept on saying like we will talk all about it in episode 9. So if that is something you guys want us to talk more about,
Yeah,
we can do
and I'm
that.
new to it still. And obviously there's like a backstory on like how I got it and why I decided to do it. So if you guys actually want to hear more, I will be posting YouTube videos about it, but I am more than willing to talk about it on the podcast too. Obviously I just started it though. So it's
Yeah.
like I can't like tell you to do it. I did
Right.
get FDA approved.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's really nice. But
Although we did talk so much in this podcast, in this episode, I still feel like we just skimmed over every topic. So guys, this is going to be like, we want to do this for years and years. So like, we can have endless content. If you have any questions about anything, ask, and we can just talk about it in the next.
it can be like random.
We can literally do a podcast just like answering all your questions on different things. Or I really want to get more into the nitty gritty, because I keep on like talking about things I want to talk about, but then I feel like I'm not making my point because I'm not really getting into it.
And maybe we do have to just pick like a sentence or pick one singular thing for an episode. I think that's today's sentence. Let's talk about it.
But like our minds are so difficult. Then we would do that and be like, what do we say?
Well, no, we had to pick good sentences. We wouldn't just pick like,
The
I
cat went to
farted
the
yesterday.
store.
Those are
Oh.
very different sentences.
Oh,
Well, no, like a topic
Yeah.
when I say sentence, like, I don't know. But instead of it being more like, okay, we have a million questions now to skim through, we obviously can only speak for a few minutes on each one.
I think the first half of this podcast, I was going off. I was going crazy. The Adderall was really Adderalling yesterday. So I got a little like
I
after.
don't remember us filming yesterday.
Well, I
I was
literally,
not
like,
in the mood.
I think I was like high off the Adderall. Like
Yeah.
I like blacked out. And so after we filmed, I was like, was I being annoying? But we were talking way more about like my personal experience with influencers, which I have so much. I just didn't really know the vibe of this, if we were going to talk more about like us being influencers or like.
I think the first half was like other people, and this second
Yeah.
half is like they're asking us questions about our experience. You know what I mean?
But like, if you guys do want me to spill more tea, I will.
we have enough tea
I would have
for
to be a little bit more problematic, but I'll do
I'll
it.
give you like a shot or something.
Yeah, I'll do it for you guys.
Yeah. We love you.
We do love you.
If you haven't already, listen to this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
5-star reviews everywhere. Give it a thumbs up. Follow us on all our social medias.
We want to chart again.
Yeah, and follow our personal social medias.
We love you. Vlogmas is coming.
Woo!